What's up, you beautiful people? Welcome to the review of the Rugby League Ipswich competition, live here on the Breakdown Poddy. You're here with your host, Ice. Before we get into the review, run that intro.
The breakdown, we want the shakedown, then we break down on social platforms. Check out the breakdown on social platforms. What's up?
Alrighty, let's get straight into it with the round 3 results from the Rugby League Ipswich competition. You had the Bears coming away with the victory there in a 24-16 up against North's Tigers. Brothers Ipswich for massive 52-10 scoreline out there at West End. And then their Sunday Arvo game with the Fussifer Bombers still undefeated, 3 from 3, 40-12 over Goodna. What I had for the game of the week was that Redbank side game at home up against North's. Close scoreline there. As I mentioned, I thought Redbank should be able to close it off. Keep in mind, Norths did put a scoreline on Ipswich Brothers, and Brothers earlier on in the season in round 1 put a massive scoreline up against Redbank. But as mentioned in their last review, Ben and his team, they obviously done their homework throughout the last couple of weeks. Just fine-tuned those little errors in their game, discipline stuff, especially that last 20 minutes. So yeah, congratulations to the Bears there at home, first time for 2026, and they secured a dub there. And then just watching that Sunday Arvo game there, the Fussifer Bombers up against Goodna. Quality side, those Bombers boys. Very excited to see their game this week, which I'll cover on Friday night, which I think will be the game of the week. I think what separates the Bombers from the rest of this competition in terms of their team, they're very, very versatile with how they play, the structure and the style that they play. I really love the fullback and Jack there and how he goes about his footy. Very supportive, a lot of speed, a lot of footwork. And I think that's what Bears sort of don't match in terms of their quality side. Obviously, last year they had Tristan there, who's now moved on. Also with Ono there, and they could shuffle between their fullback and 6 to 7 role. I think that's the difference with that Bears and Bombers side, which I'll break down a bit more coming this Friday. But I think what the Bombers do offer is they've got a great forward pack that can push you forward. The two middles there, they're just workaholics in the middle. They can get that go forward, which allows Henry to sort of set that shape. But like I mentioned earlier, Jack Smith he was outstanding. There was a play there I seen where it was a quick restart. Man, he reminds me of like a modern day peak of a Matt Duffy, and then obviously the skipper there and Pat sort of directing the boys. Presley as well there at the second row spot. I really enjoy how they sort of structure their set plays, having Jack out the back and a strike for centre and Harold Mosby. So it's going to be very interesting on how they sort of shape up against a presented Bears team coming into this coming week. So obviously that's going to be my game of the week. This week I've gone just for a 3-pointer. I think this guy had an outstanding performance, and I touched based on it earlier. So my 3 points, and we can add that 2 and 1 point. I went for Jack Smith there at the back. Looking forward to seeing how that Diggers representative side utilize Jack in the next couple of weeks. Congratulations to all the boys that have been selected for that Diggers side. I'm hoping to get down there to the GC and sort of cover that. So very excited footy ahead in terms of rep level. They will go up against representative side from Brisbane, BRL, alongside the Gold Coast Rugby League competition. This Fussifer and Bomber side really need to sort of pay attention to how they play these next couple of weeks and see if they can go undefeated throughout the whole season, or will the Redbank Plains 2026 side be the first to give them that one loss on the chart. For more grassroots footy and Rugby League Ipswich updates, make sure you're following the Breakdown Poddy. And as always, let's go.
The breakdown, we want the shakedown, then we break down on social platforms. Check out the breakdown on social platforms. What's up?